Hey there, this is Chris and I do layman tech reviews on gadgets, especially cameras and its accessories. Yesterday was my Apple day. Do I upgrade this iPhone 12 Pro to this, the iPhone 14 Pro? I've got the deep purple version, 256 gig. And I really got this is because I do change phones every 2 years because the way I use my phones, the battery on this will deteriorate. This is down to about 84% battery health. Theoretically, I can still hang on to this for another year or two, but I do change my phones every couple of years because I do appreciate the advancements, especially in the camera department. So what do I like about the iPhone 14 Pro? Well, it's not really so much of what I like or don't like. Definitely the first observation is that the lens is definitely bigger. I think if you Google for this, you would see that the bump is actually noticeably bigger. Can you see that? Yeah. Maybe double height. And because of that, and maybe also because of the bigger battery, this 14 Pro feels heavier than the 12 Pro. When I first got this, after an upgrade from the 10X, can't remember the model. So when I upgraded this from the 10 to 12, this was actually heavier. And then now from 12 to 14, definitely heavier. So, weight, camera bump, definitely noticeable. What I do appreciate about this is the macro mode. I love shooting macros, so with the ability to shoot macros, this is awesome. So you can see the phone. Can it? Okay. See my hand? Look at how close you can get. It can actually my skin. Let me try something else. Alright, the other thing is that it can shoot cinematic video. You see that the lantern is in focus, but the rest of the background, like this tree, is out of focus. If I tap here, tree becomes in focus and the lantern becomes not in focus. But the only drawback about the cinematic mode is that you can only shoot 180p at 30 frames per second. I'm in the PAL region, so I do shoot 25 frames per second. So 30 does not, you can't transform that to 25p. You can transform it to 24p though, but I'm in the PAL region. The only saving grace is that you can shoot 4K now in cinematic mode, and 4K allows you to shoot 24, 25 and 30p. So I'll probably need to shoot that 4K 25p. Well, the third thing is really around the lens. So if you go back to photo, you see that you have 4 modes: the wide angle, 0.5, the normal mode, and then there's a 2 times, and then there's a new 3 times. 3 times is using the proper lens, and the way they do 2 times is that they use the 48 megapixel new sensor, and then they kind of like, I don't know whether you can call it cropped in. I suppose it is. Make full use of the 48 megapixel new resolution. And lastly, RAW mode. Because of the new 48 megapixel sensor, let me try and take a photo using RAW, and then I'll compare it with the iPhone 12. So this is the iPhone 14, and then I will take the iPhone 12. And try to compose the same shot. All right, let's compare. All right, till then, you take care and God bless.